And hello and welcome to the Darien Sportsplex for another edition of LT Hockey. This time it's junior varsity. This one is between the Lions and the Naperville Central Redhawks. My name is, of course, Stephen Barhorst. Joined with me is
Beth Wixton
and
John Carollo.
And we are just about getting set for the face-off. The last game that the JV team played was against Lake Park on Sunday. They won that 4-1. Face-off is won by Naperville. They're getting it up along the boards in the neutral zone, but LT held them back.
We're expecting big things from Kenny Grotsky. He's produced a lot the past few games.
And a penalty right away. Some substitutions are coming out right now for Naperville. And as we get into the early goings of this game, what are you two looking for right now?
I'm looking for a lot of solid face-off wins and just good defense.
I think that is a great idea to get the puck and the attacking zone. That's the only way you can score.
All right, well said by both of you. Next face-off, Naperville wins that one as well. Defense moving that around. Naperville lost some control of it. LT looking to gain the puck. They do. Health moving it back around the net. Roski trying to get into the neutral zone.
Looks like there's a little scuffle over there.
Last Sunday, JV definitely outplayed Lake Park, and it showed, so we're hoping they can repeat that.
Jack Scribba, the captain, gets it back out into the neutral zone. Now he's settling in there on that right side. Getting it back around the net. Naperville gets it, moving it around. A shot and a save.
Coach Leg's been really, really solid this season, so hoping he can keep it up.
Yeah, nice save by Oshlag. He is one of the assistant captains on there. It's pretty unique because, especially in higher up areas, you look at Naperville's goalie, he doesn't have that A on there. So obviously they trust him well enough to keep, this team in a good spot.
And Naperville's center lost his stick there on the faceoff.
Kroll gets it up. Naperville trying to get it back, but was intercepted.
Good defensive play there by Kroll.
He passes it over to Kroll up along the neutral zone and into the Naperville zone. Moving it up along the boards is Naperville, but LT is there.
Josh Rich takes it in.
Wasn't enough steam on that one. Up in the neutral zone, Naperville pushing LT back, but a good defensive play. And another save by Hochlag. He covers it up, and now we'll be looking at another face-off.
Yeah, it looks like LT's being really tentative about getting into the attacking zone today, or at least in the early going.
Yeah, it seems that LT hasn't really been able to keep much on their offensive possessions. They really need to tighten up and make sure that they keep possession. Whalen of Naperville tries to pass it up, but didn't quite put it where his man could receive it. Naperville trying to work along the boards behind the red line. LT gets it, flips it up over the glass, and that will give position to another face-off.
I think they need to pick up the pace and start playing harder. They looked a lot better last weekend.
They did last week. Again, of course, was a win 4-1 against Lake Park. They are coming off of a 2-game winning streak. The game before this one was Plainfield, where they won 2-1. LT trying to get out of their own zone, flips it into the neutral zone. Kruger.
CJ Kruger.
A shot and a good save by Naperville's goalie.
Spills it out there, but nobody can come to get the rebound.
Yeah, just goes for it and back in the neutral.
Tice trying to get back up the boards. Nice defensive play by LT. Now in Kruger by himself, a shot and a good save.
That went off right on the inside of his arm. Really good body control to keep it out.
Another great play by Kruger. Wasn't able to get the shot off in time, but he got it again. Another shot blocked. That time it was Gazzi's. Sent all the way back down, and icing is called. Now we'll see some substitutions. New lines coming out. Yes. So, what were the two things you noticed on that last possession, both of you?
We definitely were pushing a lot further into the attacking zone, but still not enough to really challenge the goalie that much yet.
Yeah, we tried, but we kept coming up short. Just need to get better shot opportunities going.
Well said. Puck moving behind the red line. Scriba sends it back deep into the zone. Naperville trying to move it up back along the boards.
Good play there, but comes up short.
Brodsky moving back into his own zone just to get everyone behind. Health sends it to the captain, Scriba. Elf sends it back into the Naperville zone behind the net.
Peter Elster almost hit it.
Austin Graff back there to make the play. He's one of those rare two that plays on both JV and varsity. Scriba going for the puck.
Lost control
Sends
of
it
it
back
there.
up the boards. Scriba fighting for control of the puck, send it out. He gets it into the neutral zone. But Naperville's all there. Health going for it as well. Gets it back into the LT zone.
Nice chip in by Kroll, it looks like.
Sends it all the way back.
And looks like a new line's coming on over here.
Indeed, Naperville trying to send it up. There's some nice puck moves, but ultimately it's not enough as Elser.
He was working that puck very close to his skates there.
A big shot and a save.
Not too much of a challenge, but oh, there's a bit of pushing around there. Not too much of a challenge there for the goalie, but still a very nice shot there.
A new forward line coming in for Naperville as both teams are trying to get some offensive traction. 11:15 into the first period. Still tied 0-0. Face off right in front of the net. Naperville won it, but Holstein again with a great save.
Jack O'Flaherty got control of it.
Puck moving into the Naperville zone. O'Flaherty gets control of the puck, sends it back behind the net.
Jack gets it and gives it up.
Naperville trying to send it in. O'Flaherty. Some pushing going on over there. So a good hit by Rich.
That's what we need to see more of. We need to see more players taking the body.
Of course, it's very difficult at a young age to take the body on. You know, professionals do it basically every single time that they try to get the puck. At this young age, they're more focused on stick handling, using the stick to get the puck. But
yeah, I mean, you have to hit to get the puck, and they're all about the same size, so it's not like such a challenge.
Yeah.
Now another face-off inside LT's zone. One by LT, sent out into the neutral zone, now sliding up into the Naperville one. Naperville has possession.
Higher goes for it.
Good poke checks, keeps it in Naperville zone. It was going across the neutral zone. Good effort by LT to hold the blue line. And shot into the Naperville bench. Luckily, no one got hit with it.
Looked very close to the coach there, standing up on top of the bench.
Yeah, he had good reflexes, though. He dodged it. Some new lines coming out for Naperville. And another face-off, this time in the neutral zone. Higher almost wins it.
Yeah, good effort there by Colin Hire, but just a little short.
Shot back along the boards. Shot into the neutral zone. Naperville has it, sending it back behind the boards once again. Some good puck movement. Good save by Hochschlag again. Shot up. Naperville has had it a lot. A good flying. Naperville's
defensemen are so solid at that blue line. They're not letting anything pass them.
Indeed. Another shot, and this time goes point right, but Hochschlag will still cover it up.
Sal Panacio was really trying to get it out, but he just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep seeing that tactic of putting it behind the boards. Just little fundamentals here. That's basically used for two very important things, which is confusing the goalie and making sure the puck gets into your attacking zone.
Some new lines for LT now as they win the face-off. Fighting for possession after it, though, with Naperville ending up winning it. A shot and a save by Hochschlag. Graf was able to get the puck and fling it back up the boards. Tom Tice going for it. Austin Graf again. A shot and a save by Hochschlag yet again. He's been doing really well.
And
Now a
it circles
foot
out.
race for the puck. There was a stoppage called.
LT likes to chip and chase, and they've been trying to do it, but
Yeah, they might have to look for something else as Austin Graf goes into the penalty box.
And Killips for
looks like for a high stick.
Killips for Naperville goes into the box as well.
Another face-off coming up. Naperville on the power play. There's a shot and it is wide left. Didn't hit the post. Back behind the net. Naperville with control, trying to scoop it in.
Oh, it looks like the captain's on top of someone.
Yeah, Scribbler lost his footing, it appeared, and fell on number 25 of Naperville.
As I said at the beginning of the game, the key to every single game is to get the puck in the attacking zone. If you look at the stats when the camera pans over, you'll see Naperville has 5 shots on goal at the moment. LT only has 2.
Elf getting the pass off the boards. Going in, LT.
Up, Kenny Grodzki's going in.
LT back up to full strength. He's going in for the line change. Elser comes on the ice.
Grodzki's the first line center this year, so we should be expecting a lot, really high standards for him.
Naperville moving the puck into LT zone. A shot and a save by Hochschlag. It looked like someone chipped it.
Cleared out by Grodzki.
Took a deflection, confused the goalie, but he was able to recover.
Scribba getting the puck, sends it up the boards. LT and Naperville both fighting for it. Now into the neutral zone. Trying to fight for it. Health, looks like he has it.
Richie Helf is really fighting for it here.
Looks like all these other LT players are just trying to get out for a pass. Panacio and Kroll, the defenseman right here on this line coming out. Kroll gets it out into the neutral zone. Naperville sends it out. Fairman of Naperville just gets bodied by Help. Now going in for a line change. Panacio. Fighting for it. LT going into the
Peter
neutral
Elser
zone.
trying, and
A little bit of a screen right there. Naperville.
Jacques tries to do exactly what he's supposed to do and just get planted in front of the net to provide a screen for the goalie.
LT trying to get control. They weren't necessarily able to get it. Trying to set up for a shot, it looked like. A little bit of a scrum in the corner there for the puck as it gets sent back down to the LT neutral zone.
Looks like an elbowing by Elser.
Yeah, Beth said this earlier, but those defensemen back there for Naperville have really kept LT out of their defensive zone.
Yeah, they have. Player from LT enters the penalty box.
Yeah, it looked like an elbowing call.
LT will be on the power play yet again there. They've held Naperville to 0-1 thus far. Shot heading up.
Yeah, their penalty kill has been really grinding over here, but they haven't been able to produce any shorthanded goals.
They've been successful thus far. Naperville trying to send it up, didn't get enough on it. Looks like there's some jawing. Naperville sending it back through, trying a pass. They got it into the neutral zone. A shot flies right over the crossbar.
I think LT really wants to win this game. There's a bigger crowd than usual here, so probably just want to prove it that they're a sport from LT that everyone should come watch, just like football, basketball.
Yeah, it's one of those lesser-known clubs.
And that's the funny thing. They're a hockey club. They're not actually an officially licensed team for LT.
Now getting back to the action, Naperville in the neutral zone, sending it back into the LT zone before taking a shot that goes wide right. Naperville in the neutral zone right now. LT trying to get a bit of a fight going. And a little bit of a called.
Maybe a cross check by Josh Rich.
No line change right now.
Naperville's still on the power play with LT member apparently in there for elbowing, I think it was.
Naperville trying to get across. Sal Panaccio trying to shot a shot off and a block by Holschlag. A little bit of a scrum in the corner. Panaccio coming away. Lost control. Gives Naperville a shot, and a score for Naperville as it just gets right past Holschlag. It looks like his defenseman might have set a screen for him accidentally.
And that's 8 shots on goal at this point for Naperville with converting on one of those. LT still just has 2. They really need to get the puck into the attacking zone. I know I keep saying this and I sound like a broken record, but it's very important to get the puck into the attacking zone.
Yeah, and there's only 10 seconds left on that power play, too.
Scriba fighting to get the puck up the boards. He does, but Naperville is right there.
That shot goes off her body.
Naperville trying to get another goal. They've been really digging in deep into this LT zone. This could become a fixture of the entire game. LT moving the puck up through the neutral zone, getting into Naperville's zone. A little bit of a pass, but it's a little bit too long for Health, who sends it back. Health making some moves, a shot, and it was blocked by a defenseman. Another shot by Elser, but just wide of the post.
The puck just trickled out of that scrum for Elser, but too many bodies in the way to see.
A shot by a defenseman gets blocked by a player from Naperville. Elser back along the boards. Health with it, fighting for control. He loses it. Grodzki digs it back in. A little bit of a scrum for the puck as Health pulling away, gets it back to Elser. Elser, a bit of a scrum there. And a clear by Naperville sends it all the way back down. That will be icing. And now some line changes for both teams.
And it looks like there's, no, Holtzschlag is still out there. It looked like he was about to come off.
No, I doubt that they'd pull him just after one goal.
Yeah.
He's the only goalie, so.
Yeah, how are they gonna pull him?
You're stuck with him for better or for worse.
Yeah.
O'Flaherty set to take the face-off. He will win it. Ziak loses control, though. Ziak. Kroll with the puck takes a shot, long one, but it looks like it's just wide of the post.
Just grazes off those pads.
LT fighting for control along the boards. Kroll gets it back into the zone when his man lost control. Naperville sending it back. Holschlag there to cover. And that will be another face-off. some substitutions for Naperville.
Yeah, Naperville has been playing very smart. They've been getting the puck in the attacking zone. They've been taking great shots, and they've really been just attacking this goalie. But LT, on the other hand, they're not really moving around very much.
They've also been very liberal with their use of their line changes. They like to keep guys very loose and very fresh, and we've been seeing that that's helping them up as they lead 1-0 with 2:30 left to go in the first period. LT with control. Looks like there was a little bit of a gaff there. A little shot flies up over the crossbar wide.
Right as you say they're with control, they lose control of the puck.
Scriba just sends it back over. That's a bad turnover. A shot and a save by Holschlag.
That puts Naperville all the way up to 10 shots on goal now. This defense really needs to take control of the game. The forwards really need to take control and make sure they get at least in the neutral zone. I mean, they've been staying in the defensive zone for way too long.
Yeah, Brandon Jacques is trying really hard. He's moving around a lot, but he's not producing much.
LT winning the face-off. Gazzies.
Yeah, Naperville is doing a really good job with cutting passes off.
Indeed, Naperville in the neutral zone now up to the LT zone. Back behind the net. A little bit of a scrum for it. And LT now with control as a penalty is called. And it would appear that a Naperville player is going to the box. LT could be on a...
Looks like for slashing.
Looks like LT could be on a power play right now.
Naperville's clearly been the better team in this game so far, but there's 2 periods left. Anything can happen.
They've just been bullying them in their own zone. If LT can't get a power play goal on this attempt, I mean, we could be looking at a long night. LT fighting for it. Graf getting behind, back around the net. Waiting, looking, sends it back up. He's going to take it himself.
Looks like he's going coast to coast on it.
Graf moving inside, going around. Probably
Yes,
looking
visions
for
of
a
grandeur.
wraparound.
And
Just lost control. Scriba sends it back over into the zone.
LT needs to tag up.
And a clear by Naperville. Now LT will reload. Scriba sends it up the boards. Naperville sends it back down.
And Kruger looking very angry going back to the bench after that one.
Kroll sends it up to Gazzies. Naperville has it. Ferryman making a move. He just couldn't get the space. LT now in the zone.
Maybe Kenny Grazi's going to produce for them.
Moving around the net, looking for a pass, making a nice move. Grodzki loses control. Naperville clears it again. LT has to go back. Kroll sends a pass up. Nearly intercepted by Naperville. Kroll still has it. He could go coast to coast himself. A shot just deflected. 2 seconds left in the period. And that will do it for the first. The score is 1-0 in favor of Naperville. And what are the things that you guys have been seeing out there?
The first 16 minutes were really disappointing to me. It doesn't look like JV is playing up to their full potential.
I really think, I said it at the beginning, I keep saying it, they're not in the attack. They're not in the attacking zone. They really need to just get the puck up there. And there was something that you said, Steve, about how Naperville is really bullying them right now. I think that's an accurate word to use because they're just pushing them all the way back into a corner right now.
Yeah, you're never going to score in your own zone.
Yeah, it would look to me like LT was doing really well on the power play until the first goal where they had 10 seconds left in. And it looks like they're trying to keep going for shorthanded goals instead of just clearing it. Well, that will be it for the first period. We'll see you back for the second. Hello and welcome back to the second period of LT hockey. The JV team versus the JV team for Naperville Central as we get ready for the center face-off
Yeah,
for the second period.
LT's going to start with a 23-second power play right now, but they're still losing 1-0.
Graff sends it up to Health, gets it into the boards. A good clear by Naperville.
Surprisingly, does not go over the boards.
I'm hoping these new coaching staff focus more on passing, because I know last year they didn't really care about passing. They said chip and chase, but passing's critical.
And the power play is now over for LT.
Both teams back up at full strength. Kroll taking a shot, just nearly went in. LT battling it out in Naperville's zone.
LT's definitely come out with more tenacity this period, but we still have only seen 1 minute, and here comes Naperville back on the attack.
Zadi from Naperville sends it back, pass, or a shot, rather. But Holschlag is there. Some line changes going on. As John said, LT's been looking very aggressive so far. They've come out and they've really tried to hit them, but then again, we've only seen them in the Naperville zone. Face-off coming off in the LT zone now. O'Flaherty trying to send it back, got bodied by one of the Naperville players, Pedaccio, trying to run for it. LT trying to send it back up, Holschlag, good save.
O'Flaherty just bodies his own teammate.
Rich fighting for it.
3 LT players, and none of them could actually control the puck.
Jack going to the bench, probably looking for a line change. He's still out there though. Face off in the neutral zone, not on center ice, however. LT loses the face off. Naperville has it. LT gets possession though.
Jack O'Flaherty's been looking really good this period.
Rich gets control of the puck, moving it behind the boards. They were looking for a shot there, but didn't get one. Jack looking to get control. Body, and another one. Good hits so far by both teams.
And it looks like LT's actually starting to try to regain their power. Still keeping a little bit closer to their defensive zone, but they're definitely pushing very far into the attacking zone.
Ooh, nice keep in by Andrew Corrales.
Corrales trying to gain control on the boards. Naperville will send it back up. Pedaccio going for the puck as some line changes get on the way for Naperville. Naperville moving it through the neutral zone. Corrales sends it back up.
And the puck takes some weird bounces on the ice right there. Nobody can control it.
LT bobbled the possession. Now Naperville is moving it through. Naperville.
It's a few sophomores first year on JV or playing for LT, period. They've come here from the Bruins, and they're all looking really solid. Saul Panaccio, Jimmy Gazis, the captain, Jack Scriba.
Indeed.
So the shots on goal total still very lopsided towards Naperville, with 12 for them and only 4 for LT. But we are getting more shots on goal within this period.
Naperville in the zone. LT flips it back. And a foot race for the puck.
It seems like they're having a good job with their puck possession their own end. They just can't get it out.
Another foot race. Graff will easily win this one. Sends it back up for Elser, who loses control. No, Naperville has it. Naperville flips it back into the zone.
It's less that he lost control, he lost track of where that puck was.
LT gets control of it right in front of the net. Graf sends it back up the boards. LT with control. Grodzki going up. He has a man on the break. A pass didn't find his man. He was looking for help. Just lost him though.
Like I said, LT needs to focus more on passing than they have before.
That break was diffused by that long pass. A shot deflected. Health sends it up for Grodzki, who loses control. He would have been all alone in that zone had he got it. Health with it, sends it up the boards. Looking for a line change.
And he's just going to take a break there.
Jock checks in for him. Sends it back. Holschlag.
Looks like somebody lost a stick up there.
Graf trying to fight for some possession out there. Grodzki with it now. Sending it through. He's all alone on the break. A shot and just
over.
wide of the post. Naperville just whiffs on it.
Yeah.
Sends it back up again. O'Flaherty on the break. He's got Rich with him. He's gonna go for it and wide again. A nice play by O'Flaherty.
Big scramble, goalie's on the ground.
Looks like there's a bit of a scuffle over there.
Some jawing going on.
O'Flaherty doesn't look happy.
It was a nice play by O'Flaherty as he kind of behind the backs it in.
And they're going in the box for roughing.
Now we will be getting some 4-on-4 hockey as Tice comes in. Substitutions.
Stefan Tice, another one, first year at LT from the Bruins.
Nope, they're going to stick with 5-on-5.
All right. Looks like I spoke too soon on that one. We will be getting a face-off in the Naperville zone, however. Rich will be there to take it.
And that's won by LT.
Joshua Rich trying to fight for that puck. Naperville has it, sends it up into the neutral zone. Merriman couldn't get it, so Stefan Tice send it back. Rich is there, trying to corral the puck, but doesn't quite get it. Another shot up there. Kroll will find Tice. Tice tries to get it back into the zone. Up higher.
Now LT finally looks like they're actually found the key to getting into the attacking zone. But now the real problem is going to be, how do you get the puck on frame?
Jack couldn't quite find it, so that's why Naperville still has it, sending it into LT's zone. Naperville, a shot, and Holschlag will finally catch it. Some good action in the second period as that shots on goal tally starts to get a little bit more even. Naperville still has it 12-5 in terms of the actual count. Naperville still leads with 9:55 left to go in the second period, and a shot and another cover by Holschlag. And yet another face-off. Naperville and LT both fighting for it. Graf with the puck. Sends it up the boards. Couldn't quite get it. Graf going for it again. He's able to get it.
It still seems like LT's being outplayed, but they're trying.
And a shot is scored by Naperville. Holschlag guessed the bottom. Holschlag guessed the bottom, and Naperville went top shelf to make it 2-0.
CJ Kruger is being really hard on himself right now.
Yeah, Hustle just, you know, he went down for the puck, but couldn't get his hand up there for the right spot. You're always told as a goalie in any sport where there is a goalie to stay low. And that's a really good idea because it takes a lot longer for you to go down than to come up. But then he really needed to be on his feet, on his feet, or at least on his skates, to go up for that one.
LT and Naperville fighting for it in LT's zone. LT really needs to get some traction. Grodzki fighting for it. Still in the neutral zone. Naperville has it now. Health makes a move, and he might be off to the races. But he's caught up, and now Naperville has it. Sending it back up. Naperville has it in their own zone. Gets it through the boards. Graf is there. Graf sends a pass. Tries to find Grodzki. Grodzki wasn't there. Elser is.
Nice
Is there
shot.
a shot
Right in
and
the
a
chest.
save?
Didn't think the goalie saw that one, but moved just in time.
Both goalies have been playing pretty well. It's just those two shots by Naperville ending up going in.
Yeah, both goalies have been really great. The difference has been the forwards and how well they've been shooting.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how great the goalie is. You put enough pucks on net, one's bound to go in. These aren't NHL goalies. It's not like it's Carey Price. They're gonna make mistakes.
LT's offense.
And you can see with the, the 2-0 lead for Naperville, you can see Naperville has twice the amount of shots on goal as LT.
The captain finds Jack in the Naperville zone, but he sends it back through behind the goalie, behind the goal. Scribba gets it, tries to send it back through the boards, but Naperville's there. Scribba gets it away. Naperville fighting for it, sending it back through the boards. Scribba.
And Jack was caught not really paying attention as the puck went right to him, but he wasn't looking.
Scribba is doing some wonders back there. Because whenever it seems that the puck is there, wherever the puck is in that back end of the zone, he seems like he's there. Naperville sends it back into the zone. Naperville has it, moving in.
As you see, O'Larity's penalty's over, and there's another nice save. Goes off
Another shot, but it goes off the post.
off the metal.
He had Holschlag beat, but his shot wasn't on point.
That makes it 15 shots on goal for Naperville and only 7 for LT.
Yeah, this is a really sad-looking, lopsided game.
6:52 left to go in the second period. LT really needs some traction right now on offense if they want to get this game back in hand. Naperville sends it back through the neutral zone.
Oh, does not keep control of that puck. And
A nice move by Corrales as he keeps it in the neutral zone.
LT's really been fighting to keep out of their own zone.
Naperville sending it back through the neutral zone. Corrales is there again and sends it back. Naperville.
barely keeps it into the attacking zone, but it doesn't matter as
Naperville
picks it
into
up.
LT's zone again. LT really hasn't done a good job of holding the blue line. A shot and a
Off
save.
of body.
Looks like he might have hit one of his own guys there. A break, a shot, and a MLB-worthy glove right there.
That was a shot and a prayer right there. He knew he couldn't have made it. I think he was just looking for an out for a line change. Yeah, LT really, they finally found a way in, but now they're trying to find a way to stay in there and definitely getting more shots on goal. They've recovered a little bit with now bringing their shot total up to 9, but Naperville still has 16.
Naperville with the puck, trying to get it through the neutral zone. LT does not hold the blue line. A shot and a save by Holschlag. 5:29 left to go in the second period.
The LT's been trying to make shots, but a lot of them go wide, and you have to make the goalie make a save.
LT and Naperville getting ready for another face-off. Naperville, a shot and a save. Health sends it back for Graf. Trying to send it up through the boards, and then he does. He finds Health. In the neutral zone, finds Gronsky, just can't reel it in.
And
Off the ref's skate. Gronsky, a shot and a nice save.
the ref getting in the way there.
Grodzki with the puck again. LT still with it there. Scriba going back for the puck. He will find it in his own zone. Trying to reload on their assault right now.
The problem you see with both teams for LT consistently is that there's never anyone there to get the rebound in.
Health trying to cut the pass, intercept it, can't find it. He still has it, but a penalty is called. A line change coming up, and LT right now just needs to focus on holding their blue line on these Naperville sort of assaults right now. It seems as though they're just kind of letting them through, and they're not really doing anything on those passes. They need to really focus on jumping those and intercepting them.
Yeah, they're trying to pull off a sort of counterattack every single time, but really you can't always have a breakaway. You got to try to find some offense for yourself.
LT sending it back. That was Corrales on the pass. Naperville and LT fighting for it. Corrales sends it back. Naperville has it. LT intercepts it.
With
Jack
less
sending
than
it back through.
with less than 4 minutes left, Naperville has 18 shots on goal, and LT still has just 10. They really need to pick it up, especially going into the third period after this.
A hit all the way down, which will be icing.
Yeah, that was clearly icing. There was no one there to pass it to. That was deliberate.
Looks like they were just looking for some line changes, and that they will get as Naperville again sends another line change out.
They've been keeping their players really fresh, and it shows.
Yeah. Face-off coming up in the Naperville zone. LT has won a good amount of those. They just haven't been able to keep in them for very long. Naperville gets the puck behind the net, sends it up through the boards, looking to get into the neutral zone. Graf flips it back. There's a shot, but the Naperville goalie is there. Rich looking for a pass, tries to find one right in front of the net. He wasn't there.
Goes all the way around.
Holschlag sets it up for Kroll. Kroll sends it back to Graf. Graf sending it up. Reaching inside of 3 minutes in period 2. Kroll back with it. Trying to get it up out. Throws it up in front of the boards. Naperville has it, a shot, a save. Naperville still going. LT getting into the neutral zone, looking for the breakaway. They've got one.
Gets around him.
A shot and a good glove. Didn't catch it, but he deflected it.
It wasn't
Looked like
even
it
a
was going
deflection. It just missed.
Kroll's a really big, really physical player, and it shows a lot in his
A
playing.
shot and a deflection. Sorry to cut you off. Naperville sends it up. O'Flaherty didn't really see it until it was too late on that one. Corrales trying to fight in their own zone. Scriba clears it for one of his teammates to get into the neutral zone. Rich sends it back up into the neutral zone. a foot race going for it. Scriba sends it back into the attacking zone. Here's a line change for LT. Scriba with control sends it back. Naperville now into the zone. Naperville into LT's zone, looking for a shot, and that one's wide. Elser with a shot and a score. Elser just brought it back within 2 minutes.
Golazo! Very
was a-
nice job getting into that top right corner there.
Yeah, he went top shelf on him. Looked like he wanted to go straight out left, but he just brought it up to that upper edge of the net.
And now it's 2-1 Naperville. Looks like we're trying to get back into the game.
They could very well do it.
The shots on goal are 19-13, so LT is coming back a bit.
Kroll sends it back in. Elser was who he was looking for, it seemed like. It wasn't there. Health into the neutral zone. Elser looking to cut off that pass, couldn't quite get there. Grodzki sends it back to Health. Naperville with it. Graf.
Yeah, coming out of this second period, I think that LT should have a bit more confidence now. I mean, they've really clearly come back, and they finally found a taste of the net. So this
Within
next third period,
30 seconds now, we could have another breakaway opportunity. Grodzki this time sends it, tries to deke it through the 5-hole. He doesn't quite get it. Holschlag.
The tension in the rink is just unbelievable. Both the teams really want 2 points.
Graf with it. We're within 10 seconds now. Might have to have a shot from the neutral zone and
in
a
the
cover up.
chest. That actually slightly looked like it had a chance, and here we are at the end of the second period.
And now Zamboni intermission, it looks like.
LT got within 1 towards the end. It looked like they had a chance on another one, trying to go 5-hole, but not quite getting there.
Yeah, I think this was really a great period for LT. I think at the beginning of this game, they looked very sluggish, but they finally actually gotten out there, gotten warmed up, and it looks like they might actually be finally ready to play.
Yeah, that period was phenomenal compared to the first.
And now it's 2-1 to Naperville, and Naperville is still leading the shots on goal, 19-15, but clearly LT has come back.
We are setting up for a very dramatic third period once we come back. We will see you for the third. Hello and welcome back to the Darien Sportsplex as we get set for the third period of LT JV hockey. Again, featuring the LT Lions and the Naperville Central Redhawks. Score is 2-1 after a dramatic ending to the second period. Now setting up for what promises to be a pretty spectacular finish.
Yeah, really, they've definitely come back in that second period. I think that they have a really good chance of making that comeback.
Yeah, they really closed the goal between shots on goal. Closed the gap between shots on goal.
Shots on goal total is 15 for the Lions and 19 for the Redhawks, just for reference. LT in the zone right away. LT fighting for the puck position. Grodzki tries to get it away. Austin Graf going for it, back along the neutral zone. Gets it to Scriba. They're toying around with some new lines out here, at least on their defensive pairings. A shot and a save. Elser looking for someone to pass to. Oh, nice dink in. That doesn't get that far though.
I think it's great that they've been switching up the defensive pairings because they really just have to find that line chemistry going on.
Graf didn't get it off in time. Scriba will try to win the foot race for the puck right now. Grodzki trying to take it up, doesn't quite get there. Graf misses the puck. Grodzki taking it from the net, tries to find Health. Naperville with it.
So as an update of our keys to the game, what I said was getting to the attacking zone. That was a real problem in the first period. They fixed it in the second period.
Health with a shot right off the shoulder, it would appear, of that Naperville goalie.
Then the second period, they really were picking it up in the attacking zone. But we're not getting any shots on goal. But it looks like they've stopped discriminating against shots and actually have been shooting. And that will really help them out.
All right, and there was a shot by LT. That one was covered up. Now there will be a face-off in the LT zone.
Richie Health consistently plays really hard, really good player. He just needs to get the puck in the back of the net.
Now might be a breakaway here. There's a pass, didn't get it through. Still has it though. LT working it back behind the net. Passing. A shot by Corrales. A good block by Hinsdale. Not Hinsdale, Naperville.
Once again, LT is closing the gap on shots. They're really finally realizing they just need to shoot the puck. They shouldn't just wait for their perfect shot.
You gotta make the most of opportunities that you get.
Rich sending it into the attacking zone. Naperville trying to get it back behind the boards. Back on the net. LT has it, sends it back for Rich, loses it.
Andrew Corrales has been playing really solid defense today.
Corrales with a shot, and that will hit the net above the glass, and so we'll get some line changes and a face-off. Of course, LT has been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid on their attacking possessions. They've started to even up the shots on goal. 16-19 would be those numbers in favor of Naperville. Naperville with possession, cutting through the neutral zone, gets it into the LT zone. Graf is there, however, and he will send it up for the LT forwards.
Kruger just chipped it in.
A shot and a good cover-up and a good save.
Shots are 19-17 in favor of Naperville, so LT's really trying to close that gap.
Yeah, we said earlier that the two goalies are really just well matched. It's just a difference between the forwards, and it looks like the LT forwards are finally picking up the slack.
LT and Naperville getting set for another face-off. LT wins it. Naperville sending it back up along the boards to the neutral zone. There's a shot and a save by LT. A little scrum in the corner for the puck.
Noah Holschlag is just such a good goalie, and I'd love to see him play for varsity, but LT has definitely a shortage of goalies.
Well, stoppage in play as one of the Naperville Central players goes into the box.
Looking very angry going in there.
Yeah, no, LT does have a power play chance. Grodzki getting set to take the face-off. And Grodzki will win it as now Elser going the puck. He gets it out to Graf. Now to Kroll. Kroll sends it through, a good shot and a save. And now a cover up.
Elser's been really solid, really good defensive forward. Really impressed with him tonight.
We're at 20-18 on shots on goal, so really closing that gap, and that's a very important thing to do. cannot score if you do not shoot. That's, I think there's a famous line from Wayne Gretzky saying something like that.
A shot and a save by Naperville. Now to Graf. Graf sends it in. Now back out to Graf. There's a shot and a...
Defensemen have to keep their shot on the ice and hope for a deflection.
That shot by Graf would be a miss. It went up over the crossbar. Kroll tries to find someone on that cross crease.
Ooh.
Letting that puck trickle all the way back, and Graf caught not paying attention with that puck, going right between his legs and out past him.
Some line changes for Naperville. Penalty almost over.
Kenny Gracias walks past those defensemen.
Amazing play there, making his way up the ice, but could not finish that one off.
LT really playing with a swagger right now. They've brought the deficit of shots on goal down to just one. If he gets hit for a faceoff, O'Flaherty ready to take it.
You can really
Jock
feel
just wide.
You can really feel the momentum shift right now. LT is really feeling confident at this point after that goal.
Corrales just missed it. Jock taking it behind the net. Naperville trying to work on it, back into the neutral zone.
I don't know who said what in that locker room, but it really worked.
O'Flaherty taking it through the attacking zone right now, trying to make some moves. LT and Naperville fighting for it behind the net and behind the red line.
Again, LT really has to work on their passing skills.
Naperville covers. Looks to be some jawing going on. That was quickly broken up. They squashed the beef, and now they're getting set for a face-off.
And LT's penalty ends, and now they're back up at even strength, and maybe they can keep that momentum going that they were working with during that power play.
LT wins the face-off, and now Naperville will send it through.
It goes back for an icing.
Now getting set for a face-off in the Naperville zone. 10 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in period 3 as LT is trying to find the great equalizer. Naperville wins the face-off. Now taking it into the neutral zone.
Ooh, Graf attempts a hip check, but that backfired.
Puck going back into Naperville's zone. Naperville sending the puck back into LT zone, looking for a shot.
Not finding anything that he likes there. He makes the pass.
A shot and a good save by Hochland.
Making sure his shoulder pad gets in the way of that one.
Graf fighting for the puck. Naperville coming away with it. Nashio.
LT's really trying to get some solid hits in, but they're just not producing them.
A foot race for the puck. Naperville comes away with it. In the neutral zone, Naperville sends it back down. And an icing is called. Line changes come out.
Yeah, as you saw Grotsky there, some people forget that in hockey, you can still use your skates to move the puck, as you see there, him controlling the puck with his skates, making its way down.
Grodsky getting set for the face-off. Naperville with it, cutting across the neutral zone.
Ooh, Kroll stops with his skate.
A shot and a save by Hochschlag.
That was a great opportunity for Naperville.
Naperville also tried to get the rebound, but LT was there. Grodzki could have a breakaway chance, and he does. Tries to make a move. And a good shot and an even better save by Naperville's goalie.
Both players just barely made it to that puck. Shooter barely made it to the puck to shoot to get it in, right in that bottom corner, and the puck goes into the Naperville bench. And the goalie really just barely got his leg over there to stop that one. Great play by both.
Some line changes come out for both sides.
The shots on goal total is 22 for Naperville, 20 for LT.
O'Flaherty wins the face-off. Sorry to cut you off.
LT hasn't overtaken Naperville by any means, but they've really shifted this momentum towards them.
Graf with the puck, trying to get it over to Scriba. That he does. Scriba sends it up to O'Flaherty.
Oh, and he just loses it.
Flaherty sends it back. Scriba with the puck, flips it back in. Graf with a shot just wide.
That's the kind of shot we need to see defensemen taking.
Graf trying to get control of it.
Puck bleeds itself all the way back.
No icing was called. Scriba's there. Takes it from behind the net, looking to get up. Naperville intercepts it. Scriba again with it. Just chips it into the neutral zone. Jock with it, cutting through. He has the space, a shot and a great save.
He's going for that top
That
left
was well
corner.
supported.
He's going for that top left corner, but really could not find it anywhere.
Graf with a shot and it went wide. Scriba with the puck. LT moving inside. Oh, trip up. Now the puck's sent back for icing.
And there goes a stick onto the ice. Yeah, Scriba's had a great game so far. He's really been their solid rock defensively, and he's even helped out on the offense plenty.
They were playing probably two of their best defensemen in this game in both Scriba and Austin Graf on one line at the beginning of the third period. And they've kept them on together. And it's obviously been helping.
Yeah, but now they took him off. Now it's Kroll and Panaccio.
Kroll sending it through. Health. Bats it back into the zone. Sends it back, and icing is called once more.
Yeah, I feel like all of JV's defensemen are really solid. The offensive lines just need to produce a lot more than they are.
Well,
Yeah.
they have brought themselves back up to within one in shots on goal total. So now I think we could probably stop talking about that because we clearly are back on track.
LT's offense has been witnessing a big turnaround from where they were in the first period. Naperville now with the puck, sending it back into the neutral zone. Kroll is there. He'll flip it back in. The puck sent by Panaccio back into the zone. They've been doing a good job of holding that neutral zone. Elser with a shot deflected on one of the Naperville defensemen. Panaccio with a foot race. Gets it. Now sends it back. A little trip up by an LT player. We'll have Naperville take it now into the neutral zone, cutting in. Sends it back behind the net.
About 5 minutes left, and LT still losing 2-1 right now.
LT moving through. Nice move. Didn't get a shot off. He wanted one, but he just bobbled the puck.
He was focusing a little bit too much on his stick handling. Didn't focus enough on his shooting right there.
A nice shot by O'Flaherty, just goes wide and gets back in for icing.
I've said before and I'll say it again, Peter Elser is having a really solid game tonight. He came here to win.
He's definitely been a bright spot on that offense today.
Indeed, 4:46 left to go in the game. Set for the face-off. A shot and it bounced off of the post. LT, get back Graf. Getting ready. Back into the end of the zone. LT moving it back.
And
oh,
it looks
trip
like
up.
there was a trip.
That was
No call
definitely
there.
a mixed call. That was definitely a missed call on Naperville. Graf with the puck. Graf coming up through the neutral zone. A shot or just a dump in. Rich tried to get it, couldn't quite corral it in.
Looked like Kruger almost went into the wrong bench there, but
Scribba with the puck flips it back. He has his man there. He sends it through the neutral zone. He could be looking at a breakaway. Rich can't quite get there in time. Elf, and a few other LT players battling for it. Corrales with a big
flat shot from the back.
and a missed opportunity. He had him wide. He had him beat, but couldn't quite get it.
That rebound was an empty netter.
O'Leary really had a wide open net there. He just could not take control of that puck and make it get in.
Just above 3 minutes left to go. Kroll sending it back up for Health. Health skating through the neutral zone. Tries to cut through, can't quite keep the puck. Naperville loses control now into the neutral zone.
Again, Peter Elser takes it in.
Peter Elser with a shot to score! They've tied it up. 2-2. With
2:39 left.
Great job getting past those two defenders in the back there. Really just split between them. Now it's tied, 2-2.
I believe that's his second goal of the game.
And with that goal, actually, LT has overtaken Naperville right now in shots on goal with 23. Naperville currently has only 22 shots on goal at the moment.
LT could force overtime, or if they push, they would be able to secure a win right now. Getting set for the face-off now. LT, Peter Elser, trying to skate. He has it again. Another shot and a good save.
That was another time where he's just getting behind those defenders. That's exactly what you want a forward to do in anything.
Stefan Theis getting it back behind Naperville's net. Rich
stays in the
with it
attacking
on
zone.
his stick, a shot, and just over the crossbar, it missed. Naperville skating through, a good save by Hoschlag.
I think he saw an opening over there that I didn't see on that top right corner as the puck goes into the LT bench. Good thing that guy has a helmet protecting him.
So while we're waiting for this face-off, what would you two do? Would you be playing for the win, or would you be playing for overtime?
I think anything can happen in a minute and a half. You should always be trying to score.
With less than 2 minutes left, I think you've got to try to hold for overtime. Don't let anything past you, but you should be pushing for the win at any point in time.
I think you should always be going to score. You should be looking for insurance goals. You never want an overtime.
A little dump in by Naperville. Rich trying to get it, probably a little bit tripped up.
Whether we go into overtime or not, this next goal will win it.
Scriba with it. Jock sends it up into the neutral zone. 1:15 left to go in the third period.
No matter what happens, the pressure is really on right now.
And it looks
Pressure's
like
on for
there's a,
both teams.
almost looks like he was calling the penalty, but I guess not.
LT and Naperville getting sent for another neutral zone face-off.
Elser coming back on there.
Elser has been having a spectacular night, as was noted by Beck. Jock sends it back for Rich. Elser just loses control. A cover-up with 57 seconds left to go, 57.6 to be exact.
LT now leading the shots on goal, 25 to 23. I mean, this has been a real turnaround from the first period to right now. I think that they could take it right now with getting a goal within regulation, but honestly, you gotta be thinking, you shouldn't throw everybody out there. You're the team that has come back. You're not the team that's blown the lead. You've gotta make sure that you at least give yourself a chance, and that's why I'm saying play for overtime, because this is not going to end easy.
Well, definitely you wouldn't be pulling your goalie in a tie situation. So I would say you have to play conservatively, but if you find yourself in a position where you have the puck in the other zone, you have to try to take a shot.
Definitely. This is just a matter of making sure you do not give them anything. You've got to make sure that you stay either within the neutral zone or in the attacking zone. You cannot let them into your defensive zone.
JV came runner-up at their last tournament in Ann Arbor, and this is the team we're looking at. I feel like they're playing now like they were then, so I think they could walk away with a win.
Both teams talking it over right now. Both teams probably saying sort of along the lines of the same thing.
Which is win this game right now. I think that no team really should look at a game and say we're going to play for overtime here.
Yeah.
But you got to look at what's best.
It's better to force overtime than to lose, so I mean.
Polschlag has had a spectacular game ever since the first period. He's saved 21 shots. LT with it, Kroll flipping it in. A nice shot.
The puck
and
bounces
a cover
around.
up.
That was
right
a beautiful opportunity.
Puck bounces around right in front of the Naperville goalie.
And another opportunity.
It looks
for-
like the plan here right now is that Gaff tries to stay a bit more towards the neutral zone. Exactly what I said, making sure they do not get past you.
.40 seconds left to go. LT in the zone. Graf with it. Graf flips it back up. Kroll now trying to fight through the neutral zone. Graf with it, back in the LT zone, flips it.
And maybe you guys can't
Just
hear
about
it.
15 seconds left to go.
Maybe you guys can't hear it right now, but the LT coach is screaming, "Go D." Really, that's what you need to do. Keep it in the attacking zone. Don't let them into your defensive zone.
7 seconds left between these two teams.
And it looks like Naperville Benz is confused about that call for a face-off right now, but 7 seconds left right now.
A flip and another.
It looks like there's going to be another
Stoppage.
face-off. 6 seconds now. This is definitely a moment for LT right now. There's not really too much of a chance to get it out of your own end and getting over to the attacking end. So this is definitely a moment where you just defend.
They have two really solid defensemen out there, so.
Yep,
Grab.
they're playing for overtime here.
Cycling it through, and that will be the end of regulation.
2-2 right now. LT leading in shots on goal, 26-23.
This has been an amazing comeback, and if they get a win out of this, it just shows what they're capable of.
So what would be your keys to overtime?
Well, any sort of key to overtime is scoring first, because that's the winning goal. And you got to just keep doing whatever you're doing. Those 2 goals came from just heavy attack and finally getting the puck over to the attacking end. So really, it's exactly what I said with trying to get the game into overtime, which is protect your own end, get it to the other end. That is as simple as that.
I think the key to overtime is really strong defense. You want really good defensive players out there.
And just saying, Elser has really just shown right now. You got to keep him out there.
He's probably the best player out of both teams right now. He is 1 goal away from a hat trick.
Yeah, if you look at that second goal, he went between 2 defenders. And the first goal, he had clear sailing. Just make room for him, and he will show you what he can do.
I believe he's a freshman, so I mean, if he's this good this year, just imagine how he's going to look senior year on varsity.
Schlag getting back into the net, getting loose, and he could power LT to an overtime comeback win.
Definitely. This is on, I think the 3 key players during overtime are going to be Holstead in goal, Elser, and Skriba, who have all 3 of them have had amazing games so far. And it's really going to be on them.
I'm interested to see what line the coaches put out.
Oh.
It went to a shootout, and Kolschlag gets the block.
I didn't even know this.
Longmire,
First out's Elser.
Longmire, the Naperville goalie, getting set to stop Elser. Elser taking it.
Keeping the puck in front of him.
A shot and a good save by Longmire.
Almost gets past him, but he really gets it.
Conway, the next up for Naperville. Conway bobbles it, just sends it up over the crossbar.
Makes a great move, but he cannot capitalize on that one.
That was almost up in the netting, too. That was no chance.
Grodzki next up. Grodzki takes the puck from center ice. Moving down.
Trying a lot of stick handling. Oh, he
Nice.
moves back.
He moved backwards, it looked like. That's
Either way, he
definitely
did not get that
allowed.
one back in, so.
Arch next up for Naperville. Arch taking it. A shot and a
And it's
score.
back. The back of the net. Now LT needs to score this one in order to win. Or at least keep a chance of winning. It's all in Ziak's hands, all in Ziak's back now.
Jock. Up
Brandon
next.
Jock, the alternate. Let's see him keep his team in it.
Jock, backhander.
And it goes right into the lap of Naperville's goalie.
And this
This is a huge one for Holdstad to stop
next
right
one,
now.
The game is on wheel and stick.
and he will take it now. Whalen coming up, a shot.
Oh!
And
Trickles right in under his arm.
score.
This is a absolutely necessary And it looks like the puck is up on an edge right now.
I believe it's up to him to keep his team in it.
Looked like a bit of an illegal move there, but they got it back down.
Kruger.
He's a good player. He's really hard on himself, and I'd like to see him produce one.
Kruger with it. Shot and
Tries
a save.
that backhand. LT,
And that will
that will end the game.
do it.
LT loses in these shootouts 2-0. That was a really good comeback, though. They did a great job of at least pushing it towards this shootout. A shootout loss isn't the same as a real loss, so I mean, at least they're getting a point out of this one.
The teams will line up for the handshake. LT, after a shaky first period, came out and powered it all the way to a shootout, but they weren't able to keep it there. That will snap their 2-game losing streak. My name is Stephen Barhorst, Beth Wixton, and John Carollo. We were here from the Darien Sportsplex. LT Varsity Hockey's coming up next. Hope you'll stay with us.